Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whichever time zone you are. Thank you all for joining the Career Talk. Just put one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. This is our 111th Career Talk. Thank you everyone for joining this event that we do. Today, it's a little bit focused on the challenge that we are doing as well. So can you guys confirm if you can see me on LinkedIn and YouTube? We are also streaming live on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube. Anyone can just confirm it as well. And just put in the chat for people who are participating in the challenge. Just put one in the chat if you guys are participating in the challenge. So there are a lot of people, Mohammed, Sabita, Barry. That is amazing. And I will just confirm whether I'm there on LinkedIn and then we will get going. So thank you everyone for joining in. Just put in the chat from where you have joined, which city that you have joined, and are you new to the community or not? So I think I am there on YouTube. Anyone can confirm whether we can see us from LinkedIn? There is some issue in LinkedIn, I guess. Cool. So I think we are there as well on LinkedIn. And thank you, everyone. So today, what we are going to discuss is a lot of people ask me, Mohammed, how to get into uh, AI space. Like nowadays, everyone wants to learn, everyone wants to get into the AI space. So today, I want to talk about that space, and I think I am live as well on LinkedIn. So thank you, everyone. So we are in Zoom. Thank you everyone for joining in the Zoom who are part of our WhatsApp community, as well as we are streaming live on LinkedIn. So we see around 50 to 60 people joined us on LinkedIn. So thanks a lot for all the people who have joined on LinkedIn as well, and for everyone who have joined on the YouTube and Zoom as well. The team is monitoring both the platforms. So if you have any questions, please keep it going. I will try to answer as many questions as I can in today's session. And if you have any specific question regarding the challenge, keep it. The team is going to look at it in the meanwhile as well. So let me share my screen and I put one if you all can see my screen. Just put one in the chat. Everyone who can see my screen on the different platforms. So a little bit about myself. For the lot of people who are joining from LinkedIn and from YouTube, as well as I see some of the people in the chat here have joined first time, and I'm looking at their names for the first time. So I have around 21 plus years of experience, and I was lucky enough to start in the software and the tech space early in 2005, and all the big companies of the Fortune 500 companies, HP. Then I had a small stint in Absolute Data, which was an AI company. Here I actually transitioned from being an engineer to an data scientist. And after that, worked in Dell, Accenture, came to a project from Accenture to UAE in 2021 and really liked this place. Worked in Majid Al Futtaim, one of the biggest corporates here, and then started my company called Decoding Data Science, that all of you are part of the community, and every one of you listening to this is part of this ecosystem that is there, which does AI and digital consulting, as well as we have an academy and a vibrant community that binds everything together. It creates a 360-degree ecosystem to connect everything, and that what we are trying to do. And this is about myself for the people who are looking to me for the first time. So a lot of news are going on everywhere about AI, and I'm sure all of you just put one in the chat if you guys are scared of AI. scared of AI taking up your jobs or taking up your roles, just put one in the chat if you are scared, or zero if you are not scared. So I get a pulse of the audience here. So a lot of people are not scared. Some of you are scared. Yeah. So every time when I do this, 50% of the people are skeptical, and 50% of the people are positive, and they take it as an opportunity. So it's a good mix in this room as well. In LinkedIn also, I'm seeing a lot of people putting ones. So thank you for confirming. So it is, the news is making it look scary, but it is not that scary, right? So all of us know about this one, right? When we talk about the future of technology changes, we had something called software 1.0, which is the computer coding. I will just take few minutes to talk about this. So this is, every one of us knows about when we write logics, we write a computer program and we write a code. Then what we had is software 2.0. I'll be a little bit faster. This is something with to do with AlexNet, neural network, deep learning, and all those technologies. So we had migrated in the 40s to the software 2.0 in the early 2012, with the advance of machine learning and deep learning and all those things. And right now we are in the phase of prompt engineering, right? Software 3.0, wherein we are writing prompts and we are building applications. So this, with the advent of large language models, self-attention, and all those latest technologies that are there, and if you heard, I'm sure all of you here are using ChatGPT, and the T in ChatGPT is transformers, which is shown in the diagram here on the right side that is there. So this is the evolution of software and the way we have done programming for the last 60 70 years. I'll just give you guys an example of the evolution of technology, and how things are changing in a very fast span. And all of you in this room, hundreds of you listening on social media and on Zoom, should be aware of these changes and prepare yourself for this as well. So this is a project that I did in 2006 for a very basic sentiment analysis for a Best Buy company, which is a hard-coded sentiment analysis. If you can see, we have hard-coded the positive word, negative word, and then we are scoring the application according to the hard word and positive word. This is a okay application, but it cannot detect sarcasm. Like, the movie was so good that I slept off. This is actually a sarcasm, but the word good makes it a positive sentiment, which is not. So, but this was the problems of software 1.0, where you cannot capture the whole essence of sentiment, but it did an 80% good job. Then we had software 2.0, wherein we did machine learning model of building actual application, actual model, where we took 10,000 positive words, 10,000 negative words, and built an ecosystem that is there for us to create a model of seen versus unseen, and then predicted the new score, the new words that were coming in, and understood which one can be positive and which one can be negative. Basically applying machine learning and deep learning to the data sets and getting an answer. This was in 2012. We did the same project. It really saved a lot of time and it made it fast as well. Then we had software 3.0, the same project of sentiment analysis. Anyone in the chat can tell what is this text, what we call this text? If you see this text, anyone in the chat on LinkedIn or on Zoom, what is this text that you see in software 1.0? It was coding, hardcore code. Software 2.0 was most of running the model. But what is mostly software 3.0? Yes, Mr. Shakun is saying correct. It is called prompt engineering, prompts. So if you see the proper prompt, the better you know how to write a good prompt, the more smarter you are as a software 2.0, software 3.0 programmer. That's the reason why we call there is a big flux of prompt engineers and AI engineers who understand to write good prompts like this. This is one important skill. It does not matter that you only know how to write a good prompt, but you don't know other things. That is a separate topic. We will discuss about that. But this is the evolution. Just put one in the chat if all of you are clear with the software 1, 2, and 3 evolution. Amazing, amazing. So now coming to this, right? Lot of softwares are going to get rewritten. It is not that software 1.2 is going to completely go away. The code, the models is not going to go completely away, but prompt engineering is going to pick up a lot. In the same example, if you see for this Best Buy sentiment analysis project that we had done, which software series, are you going to use for this particular thing? 1.0 took so much time, 2.0 took little bit less time, but 3.0 was very fast and very efficient. And without much level of expertise, people could have done it. So just put in the chat, if you were building a sentiment analysis for Best Buy, which series will you use? Which type of software series will you use? Will you use 1.0, 2.0, or 3.0 as of today? So a lot of people are saying three. Yes. So this project will change because you don't need to write hard-coded s- logic for sentiment analysis because that is not accurate. It cannot detect sarcasm. But 2.0 takes a lot of time in modeling and scoring, and it requires a lot of expertise. So people are shifting towards 3.0. So these types of customer support projects, sentiment analysis projects, text generation projects, text summarization projects are moving towards doing it in the software 3.0, and it is slowly moving away, moving out. You will see a lot of companies hiring for these roles for people who understand software 3.0 and can build these type of projects. So they were going to rewrite a lot of projects that were written in the traditional code that was there in Java, Python, or all the other languages to these type of efficient generative AI type of projects which are using prompt engineering, right? So everyone is clear. Just put one if everyone is clear about this transition of how things are happening. And it is not that you don't need to know about 1.0 or 2.0. You still need to know about it. But 3.0 is the skill that people are actually looking at because you need to do that more and transition the code that is already existing in 2.0 and 1.0 to the thing. So what is happening right now, this generative AI and all these technologies that you are seeing right now, they are not going to create very new problems. They are going to solve the old problems that are already existing in companies and enterprises, and they are going to use these new technologies to solve the already current problem. A lot of startups that I see right now, what they are doing is they are also inventing new problems. Yeah, that is not something that is correct right now. Think about how you can solve old problems using these technologies, and this is what I tell everyone, right? Amazing. So now coming to this, see, in 2022, everyone know, just put in the chat, when was ChatGPT started? And when did you come to know about something called as a ChatGPT? Just put in the chat. Amazing, amazing. So in 2022, there was something called as a large language model, ChatGPT. This came into the public eyes. So a lot of people were learning about large language models. So ChatGPT, all of us came to know in 2022 November, but LLMs were there in 2019. LLM was something that was there. It was getting built, and a lot of people in our residency, like Shafak and everyone who has joined, knows the evolution of large language models. So something large language model in 2019, and I showed you the diagram also of software 2 3.0. It actually started with the invention of something called as a large language model. Then what happened in the early 2022 November, when ChatGPT came to the public, like all of us started using this, it became the one of the most used tools to reach 100 million users in the matter of 5 days. And a lot of people got into the terminology of something, if you guys remember, called generative AI. So this was something that when ChatGPT came into the picture, everyone was talking about this amazing invention of generative, because a lot of people before that were only looking AI as discriminative. It means predicting whether this is a dog or this is a cat. what is going to be the forecast, what is going to be this. So it was mostly discriminative. Generative AI, lot of people, most of us saw the power of AI. You go to ChatGPT, you ask a question, the flower is and then it completes, it generates new text, generates new images. So a lot of people started talking about generative AI, started learning about that, how you use large language models to generate amazing text, how do you use vision models to generate amazing images. All of you understand then this was the evolution that happened. This was in 2022. Well, people are talking a lot about these things. Then in 2023, their AI agents came into the picture. So even ChatGPT that you used in 2022 to 2023 was mostly like a generative AI text. All of you, if you remember, if you asked ChatGPT in 2022 or 23, mid 2023, what is the temperature of Dubai right now? It would give you that I cannot answer real-time information because of XY reasons. I have a knowledge cutoff of October 2023 or whatever date it is, and it will not give you the current information. But there was something called as an AI agents, right? AI agents is what? Connecting the generative AI to AI tools, to tools like to search tools, to weather tools. So if I ask any question to generative AI or to ChatGPT, it will not only give me a answer, it will also give me a answer from the internet or from the weather API according to the ask. And I don't need to tell it to do that. It will automatically do it because of the brain or because of the AI agent framework that it has been used. And this was in 2023. People started talking about this. They had a tool called LangChain in our community in AI residency. We did a lot of workshops in this concept. Then what happened in 2024, mid 2024, there was something that new came up. Then this really blew up everyone's mind is agentic AI, wherein you have multiple agents working together for one common goal. And this is something that is going on today as well. Now, a lot of people ask me, Mohammed, I want to learn AI agents and agentic AI. So, can you learn it without learning about LLMs and generative AI? Just put one in the chat if you agree with me. Can you learn agentic AI without learning all the other three things that are below? Just put one in the chat if you agree with me. Correct. Just put one if you agree with me. Yes. Someone asked about AGI. We are not even close to AGI right now. AGI is something that is just on the paper. People are just talking about it in media. We are not anyhow close to AGI, and it is going to take some time about this. Right. So Shruti is telling 6 months game. So best of luck. Once it is ready, let us know. But as of today, what I'm showing you is as of today, right? As of today, and I feel that till now, AGI is not there, and a lot of people are even OpenAI has been claiming it for the last 3 years that it is working towards AGI. So it is a wait and watch game. A lot of people ask me, Mohammed, what is your thoughts on AGI? When is it going to come? I tell that my work is not speculation, right? A lot of people are working on it. When something comes out and it actually proves what it passes the Turing test, and then we can confirm about it. So thanks a lot about this, and maybe in the future you can give a talk about it as well. Okay. Yeah. So my request to everyone here is who is part of the career talk, and a lot of people talk about this AGI and all. What is your purpose of knowing when is AGI going to come? Your purpose is for most of the people here is to learn these concepts that I'm telling you from large language model to generative AI to AI agents. Yes, speculation is something that will come later. We should not focus a lot on speculations, and this is what I tell everyone. And some of you are smart enough to talk about AGI, but the 95% of the people here who are part of the community, They are not even understanding what is basically what does large language model how look like, how does it work, and how to build projects over it properly. So first we will focus on the foundation, and then when AGI is there, when there is practical use cases, maybe next year we will do workshops on that. Right now we should focus on what is there. So everyone clear? Just put one in the chat if all of you are clear with this framework. Great, thanks a lot. Now coming to now I will directly go to this thing. I don't want to define generative AI and all those things. I will directly go to the what are the things that you require to know. So a lot of people ask me for career, Mohammed, should we learn ML or not? Should we learn about LLMs or not? Should we learn? So I always tell people, if you really want to take advantage of these things, right? Maybe we have someone here, Shruti. She is working on AGI. So I'm sure she knows about she's ML, she knows about LLM, she has some data science background. Then only you can actually become understand how these things are working. So I always tell people that even though you don't need to get into too much details about how ML works, but the end of the day, large language model is a transformer. Transformer is is a advanced form of a recurrent neural network. Neural network is an advanced form of uh, machine learning. So you need to understand these things. I don't think if you want to really get into right now, ML is something that you may not give that much importance to, but at least you should know how a transformer works, how an LLM works, how to connect tools to LLMs, that is agents, and how you connect multiple agents to an agentic AI system. So what we are seeing that there is a shift from model builders to system thinkers. That is the first thing that is happening. There is a big shift in model builders to system thinkers. That is the reason why in AI residency, we always tell to think about systems and how you solve problems. From prompt engineering, all of you know that there was a huge rush of this terminology called prompt engineering. Now we are moving towards context engineering. Just put one in the chat if you guys have heard about context engineering before. It's a new word that has coming in the market. A lot of people are talking about it, and I have done a video on that in our YouTube channel as well. So context engineering is an advanced form of prompt engineering. We are moving from single tasks to multitask agents for because we are moving towards a common goal where we're pushing everything together. All the agents are working together to do a common goal. And then we are moving from passive tools to autonomous assistance. So AI agents and agentic AIs are very simple. They are starting from a customer chatbot to a self-driving car. So the degree of AI agents and agentic AI is a huge degree from this basic uh, customer bot where they understand when a person is asking a request, which agent should we send it to a self-driving car that is like something like a Tesla on the road, which is a highest degree of autonomous agent that is there. So all of us need to know how and where we are placing our application and what is the degree of autonomous that we are putting in. So there is a huge gap that is there, and people should understand, depending upon the problem that we are solving, we need to select the tool that will best do it as well. Right. So this is what the landscape evolution is happening from slowly from these transition is happening, and you are all seeing this transition happening slowly and swiftly, right? Just put one in the chat if everyone is clear, and I can move to the next slide. And please keep your questions coming in. Keep the questions more towards the challenge that you are doing right now to the current landscape. Don't ask me future predictions. I am no one to give future predictions. Maybe some scientists or Sam Altman can give predictions, but I am in no position to give any predictions. So ask me about the current situation. Where are you guys stuck? And how do you want to use the current landscape to learn and make your portfolio better for more job prospects or business prospects? So there are a lot of people ask me that what type of jobs that I should look at. So as we all know, there is a huge shift in the job market. So before there were mostly there were it's very easy. There were data scientists. Data scientists are still important, but that role is reducing a lot because you have a lot of competition, a lot of people who are good data scientists already available, who have experience, who have. So it is very tough to get a first-time job as a data scientist right now. It comes with if you have an experience in the industry or if you have done masters from a good college, then it is possible. Or else something is really picking up in the last few years. There's something called as an AI engineer or a prompt engineer. The ones that I showed you, people who understand business, who understand the domain, and they can write amazing few short prompting. The last example that I showed you for sentiment analysis, where we give lot of examples, right? So this is something that is very important that I say. Now a lot of people ask me, Mohammed, this is one of the most favorite question that I get asked every day. Muhammad, do I need to learn Python coding? Do I need to learn coding to become to take advantage of AI? So just put one in the chat. Let me see. We have around 100 people connected to us today. Just put one in the chat if you agree that you need to learn Python and coding to take advantage of AI. So Tahir is saying one, Shruti is saying two, Laiba is saying no, Tapas is saying no. Okay, keep it going. So there are in LinkedIn, Muhammad is telling one. Thank you, Muhammad. So there is a mix, right? Coding will help you understand things better, but it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory to learn coding. But my suggestion is if you get the opportunity to understand Python, it is not that tough. Nowadays, with the help of AI, you can learn Python easily. So what I request, what I say that it is not mandatory, but if you really want to take full advantage of these AI things, if you want to do customization and stitching various, applications together, connecting APIs, so little bit of Python understanding is no harm, but it is not mandatory. That is the reason why I have told that for AI and prompt engineering, nowadays most of the Python code that is there, it is a mix of prompts. It is a simple Python logic and a prompt. So my suggestion is uh, it is not mandatory, but it is a advantage. If you want to work as a data scientist, then it is mandatory. If you want to use work as an AI and prompt engineering, it is mandatory coding. But for an AI product manager, it is not mandatory. You don't need to you know AI. Then we have some freelancing roles that are a lot of available, which where you don't need to learn much of coding, like how you use Make or N8N to build automated solutions for companies and create as here you don't require much. AI consultants, I feel you require to know about coding because you need to get into little bit nitty-gritties of the ecosystem of that company and how to start working with it. And also I tell everyone in this call as well to think beyond traditional jobs, because as all of you know that market is moving away from full-time jobs from big corporates to small startups. So what I have recommended everyone, and that's the reason why we are doing the challenge right now. Just put one in the chat if you guys are part of the challenge that we are running right now, August 2 to August 10, the GITEX challenge. Just put one in the chat if you guys are participating in the challenge. So these type of challenges, thanks Sabita for confirming. These type of challenges really help you to build your portfolio, to build your idea into reality. So a lot of people have ideas in their mind. So these type of challenges actually help them put those ideas into practice. So this is all of you should think about traditional beyond traditional jobs. Is getting a full-time job is very tough right now because a lot of things are getting automated. there is a huge skill gap that is there in the market. Uh, the jobs that are actually there and the skill level of the current student is not at all there. So it's tough. So you have to start building your portfolio, start learning and start upskilling yourself and take it forward, right? So thanks a lot for your confirmation. Now, what are the things that you need to learn? So a lot of people ask me, Mohammed, now tell me how to make myself ready for these skills and technologies. So these are some of the programming tools that I tell people, and I cover all these things in our AI residency program. All of this that I'm showing you is there in our AI Guild community as well, all the recordings of these things. But these are something that you need to focus on, not only programming tools for the people who want to get into the programming side, who are comfortable with coding, who likes coding. It's also about liking it, right? So when people ask me that, Mohammed, should I learn coding? So there is one thing about learning and one thing about liking it. So medical doctors who are part of our residency, they I introduced them to Python. They liked it, but they could not continue so much because they have other priorities. Because they are medical doctors and they wanted to focus on the medical field, so they did not want to spend time in again focusing a lot in Python. So for these type of business people, non-technical people, even if you know Python, if you have seen Python, it's not that you need to become an expert in Python because that is not your core strength. Your core strength is the domain knowledge of your field that you are. So that is something that all of you need to also keep in your mind. It is okay, it is good to know Python, but it is not okay to practice Python because a medical doctor cannot compete with a uh, computer engineer who has been doing Python for the last 4 years, however good he becomes. So the medical doctor should focus on his domain knowledge, focus on what I understand, and he can use the help of AI to do the coding at a level 5 that is there. So everyone is there, every people, all the 15 of you on Zoom and 100 of you on LinkedIn, everyone have a different trajectory and a different starting point. So according to your starting point, please focus on a path and start learning one by one steps. Focus, start with if you are you have to decide whether you want to start with programming tools or no code tools. But if you are a complete beginner, then no code tools is a good place to start because you see how things are working. And then if you're really interested, if you have time, then you can go to the programming side that is there. So these are some of the essential skills on the right side. If you can see, there is something like as a prompt design, there is a workflow reasoning, domain translation is something that is also very, very important that all of you need to know because end of the day, it is about whichever domain that you are. The medical doctors in our AI residency, they were good in the understanding the medical domain, understanding what they need to be do, and then they used technology to build their applications. Similarly, people who are in supply chain, people who are in different areas, they are doing that particular thing that is there. Amazing. So now coming to questions, right? A lot of people are asking me questions in the direct message. I request you to put the message in the comment chat so that everyone can read as well. And I will open the floor for questions in 5 minutes. So I will take everyone's question. A lot of people are messaging me in private. Laiba, Muhammad, Ahmad, everyone. I will take it. Just give me some time and let me just complete my slides. And I am here to take everyone's question because today is, as you know, this is the Q&A session as well. So please keep your questions rolling and we will be taking it further as well. See, system integration is very, very important that I tell everyone because this is where AI engineers come into the place. You have multiple systems. How can I connect these systems and how I can bring value from these systems, right? This is something that every one of you should know. Connecting AI with existing workflows, user experience, how to build amazing applications, front-end applications. In our judging panel and in our mentorship feedbacks for all the challenge participants and the capstone project demos that were happened, one question came a lot, one feedback came a lot. What is the user flow that you are doing? What is the user journey of your product? When how does a user come? How easy is it for a user to navigate through your application. And this is something that no one is thinking while they are building their application. They are just trying to do something that they feel it is nice, but they don't wear the cap of the user who is coming into their application with a problem. So this is something that all of you need to know. Ethical implementation is something that we are focusing on a lot. Make sure that whatever applications that we are building, and also this message and today's session is also for the people who are building their application challenge. This is a direct message to everyone here. I know that a lot of people are participating in the challenge. So just put one in the chat. I only few of you are participating in the challenge, but just put one so that I know. Sabita, Barry, Kuldeep, Laiba, Mohammed, Neeta, Rahul, Ronak, Sabat, Shafaq, Shruti, Tahir, Tapas. Yeah, thanks a lot for confirming. So this is very, very important, right? If you are building an application to answer a question on education, they should not answer anything outside education. Your application should be safe from prompt hacking, and everything is something that you should take care of. So in the day 7, I'm going to have some instructions for you to check the security of your application. It can be as simple as guardrails, making sure your application is only answering questions that are meant for your application, which is something that is very, very important, right? Cool. So thanks a lot. Lot of questions are coming in that are there. One message before I go, and everyone in the challenge participants, I see a lot of people who are participating in the challenge. Thanks a lot for confirming. Winning is important. Winning is important. Everyone should aim to win the challenge. End of the day, you are building your portfolio. This is very, very, very important, right? So I am also trying to hire for an intern for the decoding data science. I am getting a lot of resumes, I'm getting a lot of profiles, but there is a huge gap. I'm not getting the correct person who is actually passionate enough to help the community and help the academy. Because I think it's something from my side that the employee that I need who is working with me should be smart enough and should be, self-driven, not just work for the sake of money or just for that some short period. So for me also, when I'm hiring for interns or for people in our companies, it's becoming very tough to get that exact person because the culture right now is not great. People are just moving jobs quickly, moving projects quickly, and getting the correct mix of right match and mix of people is not at all easy right now. So first of all, what you need to do is, as an individual, you have to start thinking about how you can have a long-term goal, how you can start building your own portfolio, your own projects, and don't think about these short-term, gains that are there. Whatever, wherever you're trying to work, try to get at least some good experience, some good exposure, build some credibility, build some, and then only take it forward. Try to be part of any company, any community for some time, at least for a year. Try to learn more than the salary that you are expecting. I always tell people, focus on the learning that you have. In a year, in 6 months, in 7 months, whatever time you are spending with a company, try to build your portfolio, try to demonstrate your seriousness that is there. And especially in UAE, in this region, the market is very small. We all know each other. We all know all the hiring managers that are there. So if a person is really good and if you get a recommendation from someone, it is a very, very good positive sign for you. But the thing is, you need to show some consistency. You need to show up. You need to keep doing the challenge, keep doing the work, then only you will get recognized. It is not something that is a very short term thing, which a lot of people are, because nowadays it is the real culture, right? Everyone wants instant results, which is not at all possible. So this is one message to everyone who all reaches out to me for jobs, for internship, for work. You need to show something first. You need to show some consistency in whatever you are doing, whatever is your path that you are taking, and start spending time in working. And you will learn a lot. You build projects, you build portfolios, you will learn a lot. And keep showing up. right? Amazing. So these are some of the things that are there. How many of you just put one if you guys here have a proper GitHub repository with a detailed README file? How many of you are active on LinkedIn? How many of you have a personal website? So in our building business for AI challenge, I had done that as well. I had requested everyone to create a website. If all people who participating in the building business with AI challenge, they did that as well. So these are something that I will request all of you to be very, very focused on. Now I am going to take a question on before I go to the questions, I just wanted to tell all of you about ourselves, what our simple programs that we do, that how we can help you for your journey, right? But I hope today I gave value for around 45 minutes. I gave value to all of you. What we do for the last 1.5 years, what we did, and I also wanted to share here the story here, right? Lot of people in our community started their first projects via the first capstone projects via these challenges that we are running right now. So challenges are something that is really helpful and is one of the most important parts of our AI residency program that we run in our community. And Alhamdulillah, this is the seventh cohort that we are doing starting this month on 23rd August. So six cohorts. This is the sixth cohort that we have done. Yesterday, we concluded our fifth cohort. Now they are working on the capstone project inside the challenge that you guys are part of. So most of them are working on the capstone project in the challenge. And the seventh cohort, I am doing the interviewing. So when I interview people, right, I look at when I talk to them, I look at how much are they willing to learn and what is their motivation to join this challenge. Right. And it is not a program that is open for everyone, right? It's not that you go and you pay the fees and you join the program. No, you apply, then there is an interview, we check the caliber. If I know the person, if I know he's a part of the community, I met him physically, I know him, I've chatted with him, then it is fine. But if he's a new person, I have an interview with him, I understand, and I tell them whether this program is fit for you or not, because it's not spoon feeding. It's 50% theory, 50% master classes, and 50% is self-paced. That is there. So this is something that we are doing, and anyone who's interested, you can go to decodingdatascience.com/AI residency and apply for this cohort. We have scholarships as well for this program, and you can take it further. And every 2 to 3 months, we run our AI application challenge, the one that is running right now with the GITEX. Many of you are part of. We have around 76 people who are part of this challenge. So thank you everyone to be part of this challenge. And the good thing about the challenge is it will help you to build a project. It will help you learn in a group of people. So please take this challenge serious. So out of the 76 people who have joined the challenge, we will have around 50% of the people who actually do well in this, and 50% of the people will just be busy and they will not be able to participate in this as well. So there are a lot of success stories of the challenges and our AI residency programs. A lot of people in our AI residency, they transition from a marketing role to an AI consultant in just 6 months. A lot of people help the challenge project that they do, help them to get their first consultant gig, and now they work with 3 clients together. And a lot of people also help in starting their own startups in our community. So there are huge success stories of our five cohorts right now. The sixth one is going on right now, step by step to take it further. Right. So now about the community. So all of you here, and someone was asking how to be consistent, right? Someone was asking how to be consistent. Come to our community meetups. Come online. Join our community meetup. Today is our 111th career talk. How many of you are joining more than 10 times? Just put in the chat. I know Barry has joined more than 10 times. How many of you have joined more than 10 times our career talks? So you will come to know about the consistency. I only see in this whole group, I think few people who have come more than 10 weeks, more than 2 months. So keep coming. That is the first. Keep showing up. Keep showing up to career talks, meetups, community events. That is one way of consistency. Don't just think that you come for 1 or 2 weeks and you will get a something, a job or some business or not. That's not happening. Physical meetups happen in UAE every month 2 times. Every 2 weeks it happens. If you're possible, come be regular in those events. Show up in our events. That is the one of the main things to be consistent. Other than that, once you keep showing up, you will keep learning, you'll be keep motivating and do other things that are there. Because these type of calls, today I am taking the call. I try to get a lot of guest speakers also in the community who try to answer the questions that are there. So focus on these things. We have weekly mentorship calls, we have demo days, we have a leaderboard for challenges, and it's an amazing platform. We focus on a lot of emerging technologies or as well. Right now, someone was asking about MCP. MCP is something very new. Someone was asking in the chat, what is an MCP? We have done couple of workshops in the community for MCP. It is Model Context Protocol. It is like connecting two models, connecting two agents through a protocol. Similarly, like HTTP protocol, we have something called as a Model Context Protocol, which is a part of the agentic AI system that I showed in the starting. So now I will take a 2 minutes pause, and I will try to answer as many questions as possible. There are a lot of questions coming on LinkedIn. So give me Uvain. Thank you, Uvain, for your questions. And Yes, you can still join the challenge. Let me guys give you the link of the challenge. Today is the day one of the challenge. You can still join the challenge. There is a small fee for the challenge, but you can still join the challenge and learn a lot from this. So let me put this as well. Thanks a lot. And when is the next cohort starting for AI residency? So, Ahmed, the next cohort, as I told you, it is starting on the 23rd August. But a lot of people who have already registered for the cohort, because we have something as a Python 2 weeks Python pre-boot camp. Because some people who don't know Python, or even if they know Python, they refresh. So the admissions of the cohort 7 has already started 1 month back. The actual cohort Saturday, 11 o'clock, the cohort is going to start on August 23rd, but admissions are open and people have already started their mentorship and Python learning and access to the LMS platform and everything. So you don't need to wait for 23rd. Apply now, get admitted and start learning and start preparing for the 23rd class that is happening. The onboarding is happening on 23rd August, and we will try to close up the admissions by next week or maybe by just before that, depending upon the number of people who are applying. Now, let us see. There are some questions that are coming. I hope I answered the question about MCP. So, Shakun, uh, as I told you, don't focus on the technology, you must focus on the business problem that you're solving. Learn about LLMs, generative AI agents. MCP will come later on when you're doing agentic AI. Barry is asking, prompt hacking is the part of a QA? Yes. Prompt hacking, making sure that your application is good, it is responding properly. You need to give different prompts to make sure that you are getting proper outputs. If you're not getting proper outputs, you need to go and tweak your prompt engineering properly. Labida, I answered your question about how to show consistency. Amazing. So, okay. AI is getting implemented in my above domain, addressing various tools. Python, I like and would like to learn. What are your suggestions? Yes, as I told you, your suggestions is uh, join the AI residency. That will be my first suggestion. Or get any mentor along with you to guide you to learn. So first you need to learn Python and then AI residency that is there. Let me just share everyone the link of the AI residency so that you guys have an idea as well. So if you go to AI residency, and some people who ask me the path and everything, you can There is no one-stop solution that will give you everything together. You need to get into a program or into a mentor who can guide you. That is the reason why I have created this AI residency. But if you don't have the resources, if you want to do it by yourself, everything is here. The whole path, like starting with basic Python to application architecture to Grok to LLM. Take this topic, take this topic, go to YouTube, take look at a video, and then keep doing it. That is one way I'll tell you, because there is no one place that will give you everything together. That is what we have done. We have put everything together in one place. That is a part of the AI residency that I suggest. You will not get everything in one place, except for proper college or proper programs that are there within these type of training institutes that I have. Right? So this is about, and let me share this link with all of you here so you can have a look. So no, the challenge is online. The challenge is online, Mr. Laiba. The challenge is online. You need to focus on finishing the checkpoints. The price distribution is going to be physical, but even if you are outside UAE, we will be giving you if you win the prize, we'll be giving you the certificate and the prize that you deserve. But the physical ceremony is going to happen in the UAE, but it is fine if you cannot make it. We don't have any specific rules that are there. So Ahmed Suhail last is asking, is it better to know 10% of everything? Uh, why 10%, Ahmed? Why 10%? It should be 80%. So Tahir, I think I have talked to you and I have explained you multiple times. Uh, you have to be a member of AI Guild. And Tahir, I think I have to try to explain you multiple times. This is the part of AI residency, right? This is a part of AI residency. This is a cohort that you need to apply. This is just the topic, right? You will not get access to this unless you become a part of the AI residency. And I have told you multiple times. I met you as well physically, and I explained to you. I hope now it is clear. Any other questions? Any questions regarding the challenge? Can you guys put one in the chat if you are participating in the challenge and actually doing something in the challenge, the day have submitted day 0 or day 1? Shafak, I know Shafak has done, Sabita has done, Barry has done. I don't know about others. Kuldeep, Tapas, MSK. We have Uvain, Muhammad. In LinkedIn, any one of you who have any questions on the challenge, are you facing any issues in the challenge? So, Tahir, you need to go to the website. Yes, you need to go to the website. Tahir, you have to go here, click enroll now, pay the fees, right? And then the team will get in touch with you. It is as simple as that. You have to pay the fees, and once you pay the fees, you will be enrolled. And I have told you, you have asked this so many times. I have tried to answer you. My team has tried to answer you. So many things. I don't know. I hope it is clear now. Okay, Mr. Laiba, do we need pre-knowledge about something specific? Uh, the challenge is no code as well as Python is there. So if you don't know Python, then you can do something in no code, low code tools. You can pick up any tools like Lovable or Cursor, or you can try to build something on your own. So I have already shared the link of the challenge. I think let me share it again. You can go through the link and all the details are there in that link. If you go to the about page, you will see all the details that are here. Okay? Any other questions regarding the challenge? No questions regarding the challenge. So I think everyone is clear about the challenge who are participating. So thank you everyone for your time. My one message is, and one message to everyone is, and I have, because a lot of people keep coming to me and asking me, and I also try to give my advice as much as possible, right? So it is, you need to take the one step, you need to do something, right? You need to do something, and the people who actually do the things that I request them to do, they are able to take the, the advantage of these things. So I request every one of you, it's not only about coming to the session and getting knowledge, take action, right? If you don't take action, if you don't do the challenges, if you don't learn, you don't participate in our programs, then it will not help so much. So this is my message to everyone as well who really wants to take benefits of whatever we are doing, is applied learning. And I cannot tell you the importance of applied learning, because a lot of people have plans to do so many things. Like I know a lot of people who are planning to do this, to learn this, but they are just procrastinating. They will do it tomorrow, they will do it later, but that is what challenge is a very good way to go. Take the knowledge and apply the knowledge and keep it going. So thank you everyone to join the 111th Career Talk. I hope I answered all your questions, and have a great day everyone, and look forward to see you in the challenge and in the AI show that we're having on Tuesday 7:30 p.m. GST. The details will be shared to our challenge participants and AI Guild community. Have a great day and take care.